Hi there, in this video, we'll see how we can optimize the use of slices on our report page. So before we use this feature, let's understand how slices actually function on the report page. So we have both a date slicer as well as a category based slicer created. So let me also open Performance Analyzer here and let me start recording. So let's say I want to work on two different slices. One is the date. So let's say 2017 to 2023 is there. I want to change this from 2018 to 2023. So you can see all the visualizations have got filtered. At the same time, you can see that it has also sent the DAX query, right? So for every single visualization, there is a DAX query here, which has been sent, correct? So now, what happens here is now you realize, oh, it shouldn't be 2018 to 2023. It should actually be in 2019 to 2023. So what happens now? It sends one more DAX query, correct? So constantly we are having to run these queries and you're using up a lot of resources as well. So what if we could have an option where we could say, okay, uh, we have decided what our slicer selections are going to be. And now I'll go and enable them, or I'll go and fetch the data based on that. Because it might not be just one slicer that you're working with. Let's say, okay, you want 2019 to 2023 data, but you want it for car loans, for example. So then I went go and click on that slicer as well. So again, you're seeing that another set of DAX queries are being run. So you get the point, like in terms of how much resources are actually being used. So if the local data is very large, or if you're using direct queries, it can get really sluggish. So that's where this interesting feature comes into the mix. So let me just stop this for now, right? And let me just clear this, get rid of that. And now I'm going to enable this feature called apply all slicer button. So, but before that, let me just revert it to the original view. Okay, there you go. And now I'm going to add this here, apply all slicers button. So it's just a regular button actually. So it is also possible to create this from the insert tab. You can just go in and create any button that you want. Uh, there's also an option here, apply all slices. But even if you create any button, you could just go in here into the format option. There is action and you can just select the type. So that way is also perfectly fine. So you could do it in that manner as well. So once I've gone and added this button and the action is by default enabled, what happens here now is something very interesting. So now I'm going to start recording and now I'm going to make similar changes. Let me just change this filter. Okay, you can see that it is only the slicer that shows up. None of the other visualizations have actually gone and got filtered. So no DAX query has been sent yet, right? So now let me just click on the car uh, category here as well. Okay, so I can see just the purpose slicer has got selected. No DAX query has been sent. So that's very interesting, right? So it's saving a lot of resources in terms of, constantly running DAX queries. So once I'm happy with the selections that I have, I can just click on apply all slicers. So I'll just do a control click. There you go. So that's only once that this DAX queries are being sent. So you can see that only once the entire exercise is being done. So that makes it very well optimized, right? So this is a very interesting feature that I would highly recommend that you use, especially when you have, lots of slices that you have on your report page. Okay, so do try this out and let me know in the comment section. So until I meet you in the next video, it's bye from me.